into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, 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 won't you let the light shine through? In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Hello everybody, welcome to the United Stand with me, Mark Goldbridge. I am joining Talk Sport. No, it's me, it's Steve-O. Welcome to the latest Elite FPL stream with myself, Steve-O, obviously. And I said I was going to do it if Kane is to get a double-digit haul today, whether it was a goal and assist, 2 assists, I couldn't care less. If he was going to get a double-digit haul today, I was going to stream. And like last night with Kevin De Bruyne, this is just beyond reality. This is legitimately surreal. This last 2 games are so big in the Torbay Elite. I can't explain how massive this is. This is absolutely ginormous. Arsenal winning 2-0. A player I actually own scoring a penalty. I genuinely was like that. I can't look. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. I'm looking. Oh, he scored. Thank God. And obviously, Holding's been sent off because he thinks he can do what he wants. Which I know some people in Discord didn't want Ben White coming on, but I believe Ben White's come on. Because he was, some people had decent points coming off the bench. Then Harry Kane's gone and got another goal. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous that this has happened. And I genuinely can't get my head around what has gone on these last 2 days. I was banging on and on and on this morning in a members video about potentially chasing 50k, but it's probably going to be out of my sights. And yet, if Son can turn up and maybe get a goal, and maybe Kane can get a hat-trick, if Kane can get a hat-trick, I mean, 50k is on. And do you know what the funny thing is? I was just listening into Black Box, and you know, I made this point this morning on a members video, and they're banging on and on and on about Kane. I'm not having a go at Black Box, but I hear a lot of content creators banging on about Kane. Don't get me wrong, I've seen nothing from him tonight to suggest that I'd ever want to have him in my team. He's just in my team because it's for a free hit. That's the only reason. I couldn't care less about Norwich and Burnley. Son's fine. I've seen nothing from Harry Kane tonight to suggest that I'd. It's the same with Kevin De Bruyne. It's like Luke says. Do you really want to be captaining Kevin De Bruyne against West Ham? No. I tell you who I do want to captain. It's Salah against Southampton. But Harry Kane, he's got his 2 goals from absolutely nothing. But that's what you pay for. And a quality striker, in real life, that's what you pay for. Just be in the box at the right time, bang, gun. If you're taking a penalty, Mopay, listen in, Mopay, Sterling, listen in, you take a penalty like that. You don't try and be clever. Just flame it, put the ball in the back of the net, done. And this is just ridiculous. Obviously, the second half's going to be coming up in the next 5 minutes or so. Again, always say this, please, no spoilers, else you will be banned. End of discussion. That is my team up on screen. It is absolutely ludicrous. Tonight, going absolutely to perfection. Kane and Son. Nketiah, I always said, was going to do nothing. Saka, potentially getting a return tonight. Unlikely. Now, he may even be taken off early. But crazy. J-Lo's here. Gabriel Derop. Harbour Boy, I generally don't know if you're being... I don't know if you're being sarcastic or you're referring to my thing this morning. I'm just going to say that you're referring to what I said on the members video this morning. Is all I'll say. Hello, Maestro. And basically no one else is chatting. Brilliant. Think about it, Gabriel Derop. Think about what I've just said there. But yeah, this is... I just can't get my head around this. And like I say, the Torbay Elite is... the irony is, Sai has actually got Harry Kane. That's the irony. Sai's actually got Harry Kane, and so are my rivals. But Jason... Unfortunately for Jason doesn't. Jason doesn't actually have... Harry Kane in his team. Nor does Martin New. Okay, Martin New doesn't have him. I know Darren does. Dan Benson, he had Harry Kane, didn't he? Yep, Harry Kane. Kulusevski hasn't got anything in this. Who has actually... Do you know what? I don't even know who's got any of the assists in this game. I think Davey FPL, I saw Bentaker. Yeah, Bentaker. Bentaker and Son. Sai. So that's 11 points. Sai's made up 11 points on Jason. This is how tight it is. Let me just put the Torbay Elite up on screen. Here. So Torbay Elite on the screen at the moment, and basically... So Sai's made 11 He's got Martinelli tonight, so that's 12 points tonight, Si, on... But as a differential, yeah, 11 points, because obviously Jason's got Saka and Nketiah, I believe. Saka, Nketiah and Son. So Si's made up, if my maths is right, 3, 4, 5, 6. So about 6 points, 5 points, something like that on Jason. 5 points on Jason. So he's now, he's on, it looks like, my maths is terrible, he's now 7 points behind Jason. I know you've been slagging me off, Jason, you've been slagging me off. I know Si's been slagging me off in the Discord. I read people, I may not be active in Discord, but I'm in there, I'm reading what people are saying in there, trust me. And a few nice words from Si. A few nice words. Rubbish managers apparently doing well this season. You're listening to this, Torbay Elite players. You're listening to this. Dan Benson, that is. Martin, you, Jason, Darren, Jack Chater. Telling you now, Jack Chater, Darren, Jason, they're good FPL managers. Hey, Si? Flaming now. Hello, Mark. Hello, Gary. Michael. Hello, mate. Burnley get relegated. Do you know what? I know you can't. I've just realised you can't actually read. It's a shame you can't re-listen to Spaces, isn't it? I would have just said, listen to the one that they did last night. Mark Southerns, FPL Prince, Luke, Andy Martin, FPL Rhino. They're all talking about it. I'm not feeling smug at all, J-Lo. It's just the simple fact that at the end of the day, you know, as I speak to Dan, as in co-host Dan, as I speak to Jason a lot about, I have been like this. Hence why we did that nostalgia stream the other week. That's why I did it. It just shows that we haven't changed. The only difference is that we're on a slightly bigger platform. That's it. You know, we'd be doing... the reason why I'm able to do this is because I've got an epoxy laptop, a camera, a webcam, and I've got a desk now. So I could just go, do you know what, plonk it down, done, get on with it. It's not setting up a mobile phone with rubbish quality, blah, 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 blah. So there's no smugness about it, I can assure you. Not at all. You know, as I keep banging on about in members' videos, if I had the action, and I say it on live stream sometimes, if I just went with my own gut feeling, I'd have done a lot better across the last few seasons. I'm not saying I would have come anywhere near what I'm doing now, but certainly I would have had a lot better seasons than what I have had. I'm pretty certain on that. And this season has been all about, really, and we're about to kick off, thank God. This season has really all been about just blocking out the noise. It's been difficult. Don't get me wrong, it's been difficult. Like I said, I was listening to Black Box. Just to hear them talk about what they thought about, whatchamacallit. I've completely forgotten. Oh yeah, the Kevin De Bruyne goals, just to hear what they thought about that and things like that. And then all of a sudden Harry Kane scores a second. It's like, right, turn it off. We just kicked off. Again, no spoilers. But just extraordinary. I mean, Jason as well. Jason's, towards the end of the season, is doing exceptionally well. Like, exceptionally well. So, I'm really pleased how everything's going at the moment. Like, really pleased. And just really happy that, you know, that stream with Jason last night was, again, what I'm really enjoying about the streams with Jason when I'm streaming with Jason is that it's just back to what it used to be. Just two guys having a conversation about fantasy football, about the teams that we're involved in. Because we're doing well. Sorry, when I say we're doing well, because we're doing well in the Torbay Elite, we're kind of having like proper conversations. It's not like, yeah, I'm doing rubbish. I don't really care. I will talk about it. I will vent and rant about whatever's going wrong. But you're about Harry Kane. It's a goal. Son has a goal. And I tell you what, it could be an assist for Harry Kane. Son has a goal. But I don't think it'll be an assist. If it's an assist, it's going to be a fantasy football assist. But Son has just scored. It's 3-0. It's 3-0. This is incredible. If it's a massive if. Kane was basically just trying to get the ball past Ramsdale. Right, Harry Kane's holding the ball up, tries to get a shot and he falls. Oh, it's not. It's going to be a sorry. It came off a Arsenal defender. It's just a Son goal. So Son has just scored. Gabriel, it came off. Son goal only. This is ridiculous. That's massive. That's now swung the tide again for Jason. That Son goal has now turned it round for Jason. It is literally Kane versus Son. Kane versus Son. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. This is all topsy-turvy. I can't get my head around this. No, what I actually said was I'm going to be streaming if Kane gets a double-digit haul. That's actually a quote. That's what I said. J-Lo captain's son. Are you doing quite well in the Rivals League, J-Lo? Am I right in saying that? Anyway, this is just... Oh my goodness. Gabriel getting all over Kane, but it's gone out for a goal kick. It's gone out for a goal kick. Kane's looking for his hat-trick. That's a fact. Kane is looking for his hat-trick. Kane is looking for a hat-trick. And I don't know what the referee is having a word with Ramsdale and Odegaard about, but I don't know what it is, but I'm assuming it's calm his players down. Maybe, you don't want another sending off, but the way you players are going... Odegaard's the captain. But the way you guys are playing at the moment... Jack Chater's got Harry Kane, so he's blocking off Sai as well. So really, Jack Chater and Sai are chasing Jason... But this is ridiculous. Kulusevski, Son's in the middle. He's holding the ball up. He's still holding the ball up, and he's what the? Clear off. He's been adjudged to have been pulling on the shirt. Nearly swore then. Well, actually, technically, I can swear because I've taken off monetization. Oh, I've pressed the wrong button. You fool. I can't see that as being a flaming foul. He's barely touched him. Barely touched him. He's fine. Yeah, this is just massive. From Tottenham. I mean, they still don't go fourth, but it means that Arsenal have to win both their games now, and well, obviously Tottenham have to win both their games as well. That's ridiculous. Biggest wins versus Arsenal. Only 3-0s in there and a couple of 5-0s. But yeah, I'm just going to keep repeating myself. I just cannot believe Kane has got 2 goals and Son's got a goal and an assist. As Martinelli charging forward. Saka! Oh, God! Oh, if only you put a bit more power on that. That would have been a Martinelli assist and a Saka goal. Oh, my God. That's crazy. That would have been an absolute dream for me. Well, for many people, to be fair. If he'd have done that, got an Tottenham Arsenal corner. Well, at least Arsenal are going for it. They're still at least doing what they need to do to try and win the game. 51, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Unless you just rewind the stream back. I know it wouldn't make sense. Saka crossing it in, collected, Lloris. Like with anything in fantasy football, we all predict. Should I just say that again? We all predict potential outcomes, like realistic. Well, some people don't, but I realistically go, do you know what? I can envisage, a Kane goal and an assist tonight, genuinely. But 2 goals already. Huge margins. And the fact that Son's got a goal and assist. Crazy. Absolutely madness. Just of interest, is anybody actually watching this and doesn't have access to the matches at all? And they're actually genuinely tuning in to watch-alongs like this? And literally keeping up to date with what myself is talking about. Just a pure interest. I'd love to know if there is anybody that actually watches this, and when you see the stream button go on and it's like, oh wow. It's always good to hear feedback like that. As Harry Kane's on the ball at the moment, on to Son holding it up well. Here's Emerson. Oh, get him off. That's like the 5th time he's he's miscontrolled the bloody ball. Get him off. Useless. Just never understood how a player, a professional footballer, misplaces controls and can't pass 2 yards in front of him. Here's Odegaard. Like I said, at least Arsenal are giving it a go with 10 men. Here's Cedric. Odegaard. Xhaka out to Martinelli. Martinelli on the ball at the moment. Tries to feed it in. Still Arsenal at the edge of their... Odegaard trying to float it in to try and find Saka. There's Jason. They're 151 points. Incredible. Incredible. I think the best team that I've seen has been Dread FPL. Dread FPL with about 800,000 points. I was kind of wanting to watch Mark. Okay, why are you tuning into this rather than Mark Goldbridge? Straight question. Why tune into this rather than Mark Goldbridge? That's a genuine question. Because I can't imagine watching a professional like Mark Goldbridge and turning into this. I'm being serious. This just interests me as a genuine feedback type question. Cedric on the ball. You'd have thought that Tottenham had 10 players at the moment, not Arsenal. Fair play. Credit where credit's due. Martinelli ducking, diving, skipping past various players. Sai. Martinelli again. Can he get a cross in? Yes, he does. And it's gone over everybody's head. And now it's out for a Tottenham goal kick. I'll just quickly put up... tell you another good scorer this week. Darren Monday. And he's got Harry Kane in it. He's got Harry Kane in his team. So let's put his team up. Here it is here. 161 points. Okay, minus 12, but... Oh, he hasn't got Harry Kane. I thought we had Harry Kane in it. Alright, I'll put Jack Chater's team up then. Just quickly put his team up. Here he is. 153 points. Bench boost. Shot coming in from Nketiah. Mr. 2 points. Mr. Blank. Absolute blank. Said to Mr. Reed earlier, really happy for Mark, genuinely happy for Mark Goldbridge going on TalkSport. I've never really tuned into, because I don't need to tune into his stuff, but of late, I've really kind of like gone down a Mark Goldbridge thing, and I'll tell you why, because I'll be honest with you, he kind of reminds me of me in a way, a more intelligent version of me. He just says it as it is. I think it's fantastic. I kind of, you know when you kind of like, I don't know, when you're watching someone, you're like, do you know what, it just reminds me of me, in a way. And I just like his, I genuinely do like his honesty. I love the way he was banging on about how, you know, people in his industry, the YouTube world, and how, you know, they've got his private number and they haven't even messaged him. And do you know what? I even relate with that regarding I can't say it publicly. I could say it on a members video, but there's something going on my life where I'm just like, yeah, I relate with it. And I can't use the C word. I can't use the A word even. But bunch of just pieces of garbage. And I completely relate with him so much when he went on a bit of a rant earlier on about it. And I'm genuinely happy for the guy. It'd be like, you know, I don't know, if I was to see Andy Let's Talk FPL genuinely on the official show, straight up, Kane Royale with a header, save by Ramsdale, good save, very good save. Kane with the cross, playing his deep lying midfield role as per normal. I'll tell you what, if you're gonna be changing positions, you put Kane as a midfielder and Son as a striker. I'll tell you that for free. Yeah, but that's his job. How can you complain about Mark Goldbridge talking about Man United when that's the whole point in his channel? It's Man United. What a ridiculous statement. Me watching, not allow stream. And I don't understand that much. Do you mean you're watching the game and listening to me? I'm assuming that's what you mean. It's a shame I don't have music that I can play. Unfortunately, it would just blow up the laptop. Because at least with the silent moments. But then again, when I watch Andy or someone live, you know, it's not actually that bad putting silent moments, and I'm just so used to like trying to cover the dead air, dead space, dead air, whatever you want to bloody call it. And I'm a bit concerned. I said this yesterday. You know, when a team gets a player sent off, actually, it's probably worse than if they had 11 players. Because with 11 players, it opens each other up. But now they're down to 10 men. Okay, yeah, I know Arsenal are like kind of actually going for it and actually giving Spurs a good game. And credit where credit's due. But I've got to say, it's almost like it's Tottenham have got 10 players. It's almost like Arsenal are actually playing better. They're almost playing... I'll tell you what this reminds me of. It reminds me of the Liverpool game against Tottenham. Tottenham being the equivalent of Liverpool, and Arsenal just kind of like sitting back. The only difference is that Arsenal haven't got the quality of player like Son and or Kane and or Kulusevski to come forward. I don't rate Nketiah at all. Saka does everything on his own. And Martinelli, top quality player, but he just misses so many chances. It's a shame. Shame that, because could at least... Yeah, do it. Nukaram saying, Steve, I have the exact money to do Salah, Kulusevski and Nketiah. Oh, Harry Kane with a long-range effort. Do the exact money to do Salah, Kulusevski and Nketiah for Son, Zaha and Ings for -8. I'd wait on news on Watkins personally. I'd be holding off until lastminute.com, but to be honest, it sounds good to me. And you'll captain Ings. Dread FPL saying you should do it. I don't know. Getting rid. The thing is getting rid of Salah before Southampton, where I genuinely see him getting a hat trick. It always happens in fantasy football. The popular double game weeker fails, and then the following week he goes and turns up and does what he should have done in cross 2 games. I'm holding him for the rest of the season, to be honest with you, unless absolutely necessary. Danny Ings captain though. Danny Ings captain, wow. Yeah, I was looking at my team this morning. I still don't really know. So, Son has just put it over the... What's he doing? Sessegnon laid it on a plate, and a player of Son's quality has just booted it over the... I mean, admittedly, did he fall over? Let's have a look at this here. Højbjerg finding Sessegnon. I don't know if he was just offside, but puts it on a plate for Son. He should be perking that on target at least. Should have been 4-0. Should have been 4-0. Terrible. We got no... Oh, Martinelli's off. Martinelli's off. Sorry, Si. Sorry, Si, mate. I'm allowed to be a bit louder tonight because there's no one in the house, so I can actually be a bit more louder. What a shame, Si. Yeah, dust. Anybody know that Little Britain reference? How about a bit of little dust? Yeah, dust. Christ's sake! Look at that from Dread FPL, 178 points. I mean, could you be breaking nearly 200 points? Is that even possible? Would that be an extra 2 more goals from Son? Of course, on cue, my housemate turns up. You can't make it up, can you? Jinx fantasy football, jinx fucking housemate. Anyway, whatever. But nearly finding Smith Rowe there. I can't believe Son's just missed that. Son is on 21 goals. Mohamed Salah's on 22. And that's without penalties. Xhaka, surprise, arguing with the referee. I said to Dan on a voice message, what would really surprise me if it was to end like a high-scoring 3-4 goals to a team. I genuinely did say that, but... Is Sessegnon at the moment. Oh, it's a shame Tottenham aren't one of those teams that just want to just go for the jugular. It's a damn shame. 209 points. Yeah, but is that without taking a hit? Just of interest. Let's have a look at his team. 213 points. What the... That is ridiculous. Look at this. Have you seen this? This is 213 points, and this is without any hits. Sorry, Dread. Just want to show. Look at this team here, bench boost. Look at that team. Where's the overall rank? Wow. Game week history. Do they play the game? Yeah, they play the game. A guy called Maisie Goulding. It could be a girl, actually. That's disgusting. People listening all here. Schmeichel in goal, Cancelo, Matip, James, Cash, Diaz, Saka, Sterling captain, De Bruyne, Mason Mount, Watkins, Foster, Pookie, Amati, Nketiah. 213 points. And he's got Saka and Nketiah in this game. No Spurs. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Well, Tottenham are just trying to ease their way to victory here. There's no real urgency. It's making Man City look exciting. And what I mean by that is, you know, when Man City are just passing the ball around the edge of the box, doing nothing, being boring. It's like a rubbish version of that. Like, legitimately rubbish version of that. It just makes for, like, there's just no intensity from, there's just no intensity from Spurs whatsoever. Absolutely nothing from Spurs to say that they're wanting to get that fourth, in my opinion. Just passing the ball around, being dull, being boring. What's that line off in Rambo? You could say it's kind of boring. I'd be getting off Kulusevski now. I'd be as Højbjerg trying to find Son there. Son gonna get a yellow card tonight. No, my luck would be Harry Kane. Oh, Harry Kane, guess what? He's all the way at the halfway line. Trying to win the ball back. Passing it around with Bentancur. Because that's all they can do. That's the issue, isn't it? If this was 11v11. If this was 11v11, we'd have a right ding dong of a game, but it's not. It's just turned into some really annoying. Absolutely sucks, to be honest with you. Here is Harry Kane. Tries to get a shot away. Kulusevski blocked. Blocked again. Saka clears. Saka will be coming off in his minute. Nketiah chasing down. Sessegnon chasing Nketiah. Nketiah's done well to get this far. Can he find one of his teammates? The answer is yep, it's Saka. But there's no Arsenal. There's no one there. And to be fair, Kulusevski's just given away a free kick against Nketiah. Nketiah doing well there. Could have got past Kulusevski. Is he going to get a yellow card for that, maybe? Nope. He's fine. Can Arsenal get something from this? Can Arsenal get something from this game? I wouldn't say he gets the goals, Matt, to be honest with you. He's got a penalty and some lucky goal from a cross. That's it. I couldn't care less about Kane, to be honest with you. Only from a free hit team. I've no interest in him, like everybody else, wanting to bring him in. Ball crossed in, Gabriel. At the end of the day, Kane is a world-class striker. You know, you can he can put it on a... What was it? Oh, what a great effort by Odegaard there. Brilliant. 50 yards out, goes for a shot. Prat. And here we are. Lucas Moura and what's his face? I completely forgotten his name. Begins with B. Are coming on. I believe Son's coming off. Yeah, Son's coming off, and Kulusevski, Bergwijn and Lucas Moura. Bergwijn and Lucas Moura on for Son and Kulusevski. So, there we are. Yeah, but again, he's a world-class striker, Matt. I couldn't care less. I genuinely couldn't care less. He's a world-class striker. Well done. He got 30 goals. What do you expect from a player that is there to supposedly score goals? What's he done over the past few game weeks? Nothing. Nketiah's come off as well. Nketiah has come off. So basically it's all over to Kane now. It is all over to Kane whether he gets anything or not in the next 10 minutes or so. Yeah, apart from a period between game week 27 and game week 29, Kane has scored 1 goal. And then if you count tonight's games, 2 goals, that's it. In theory, next season, Kane should be a midfielder. In theory, and Son should be the striker, but it ain't gonna. We all know that ain't gonna be happening. I'd love if they did that. That would be fantastic. Kane as a... hello, Dan. Do you want to come on? While you're in the pub, give us some live reactions going on in the pub while you watch this. It's not been that... Well, to be fair, you're putting up a better fight than you were in the first half. In fact, if you'd have played like this in the first half, it'd probably still be 0-0. Kane with a looping header. But, yeah, it'd be amazing if they put Harry Kane as an 11 million or 11.5 million midfielder and Son as a 11.5 striker. That'd be great. That would, or maybe even Kane as a 12 million midfielder and Son as an 11.5 striker. 11 million striker as, who's that? Tavares. Oh, Tavares is coming on. Yeah, I know what you mean, Matt. I know exactly what you mean. But what I'm saying is that because he drops deep, he's doing nothing for me when I watch him. I generally don't know what all the fuss is about. All these people, I want Kane in my team. Why? He costs too much money to do exactly the same thing as what, ironically, Kane's the only striker that's doing something, but he costs 12 million. How do you get him in your team? That's the problem. Unless you've got a team like Sai, who's got a pile of garbage around him. It's almost impossible to have him in your team. And Tavares is coming on for number 20, whoever that is. Gabriel. So, Lacazette's... How many substitutions have they made? Arsenal. I know Tottenham made 3. Oh, can Kane get a hat-trick? So Arsenal have made all 3 substitutions. So Saka's staying on the pitch. We all know Harry Kane's going to be staying on. So we've got 15 minutes. Can Kane... Do you know what? Let's see what you people think. You people... Can Kane get... Sorry, I shall put it instead. Will Kane... Will Kane get a hat-trick? Yes or no? Put that up in the poll. See what you lot are thinking. See what you guys are thinking. Will Kane get a hat-trick? Yes or no? If I was voting, I'm going to say no. I think this is coming to an end. I think this is ending either 3-0 or 3-1. What do you think this game's going to be coming? What do you think this game's going to end as? I'm just going to say 3-0. I think it's just going to be 15 minutes of passing it around, and it's now going to be the most dullest stream on the planet. Here is Tavares. Taken on Emerson, does so successfully. Xhaka, El Nene. Back out to Tavares. Back out again. Ball whipped in. Trying to find Lacazette, but there's no Tottenham player. That's where a Tottenham player should be. Right. That's where Kane should be. Right on the halfway line. Doesn't need to be deep. Doesn't need to be defending. Literally stand along with the Arsenal player. Arsenal coming on the attack at the moment. Smith. No, it's not Smith Rowe, is it? It's Odegaard. Saka in the box. Puts a cross. Blocked. Get another cross in there. That's it. Cedric. Collected. Lloris goal. Collected. Come on. So really... What are the bonus points like at the moment? Just of interest. Kane 3. Alright, Harry Kane's on 3 bonus. Son 2. Dyer. Dyer on 1. Amazingly, Lloris has got a save point in this game. 62% are saying that Kane isn't going to get a goal. No hat-trick for Harry Kane. I agree. That'd be 65% of us. What a shame. I mean, still got 12 minutes to go plus stoppage time, so let's say 15 minutes. 15 minutes left of this game. Total time. As Arsenal are just playing it around the back at the moment. There's no, you know, with like, say, Liverpool and Man City, they just, and even, ironically, even to an extent, Arsenal, you know, they try and close down the players. Try and actually, you know, win the ball back. Just as I'm having a coughing fit, Odegaard's just had a really good effort there. And guess what? Lloris has saved it. Great. Tavares picking out Odegaard brilliantly. If Odegaard had gone more to his left, that's a goal. If Odegaard had just curled it round to his left, it's a goal. Hopefully, though, Spurs get a bit more urgency. Oh, here he is. Here's Harry Kane behind the halfway line, slowly moving forward. Can we get another penalty, please? Here's Emerson with the ball. Mora. Sessegnon. Here's Bergwijn. No, that's it. A bit more closing down. That's it. They've closed. That's what they need to be doing. On to Bergwijn. Bergwijn out to Emerson. Emerson into the box. Somebody. Oh, no. It's been ping-ponging around. And it's gone out for a goal kick. And that's not even Sessegnon. Who's that there then? Oh, Sanchez. Final substitution is Is that Ben Davies? Ben Davies is coming off for Joe Rodon. Ben Davies off for Rodon. So we do get half. So on comes Joe Rodon. Maybe he will get a bit more urgency. Ramsdale's taking forever to take his goal kick as per normal. Headed clear. Gone out for an Arsenal throw-in. Tomiyasu takes it. Ramsdale. You know when you just want this game to now end? Take the just a 3-0 ended, done. Move on. Ramsdale with a poor clearance. Lacazette just about getting it, but then Tottenham lose the ball. Harry Kane trying to close down Ramsdale. Ramsdale, another poor clearance away. It's all in Arsenal's half, but it's just, there's no... If anybody's listening to this wondering what's going on, it's just essentially just the ball being played around as Lacazette's just fouled Kane. But don't worry, it's not in a dangerous area. It's halfway up the pitch. It's weird because, you know, when Messi plays... When Messi plays, it's... You can see Messi's frustrated and he wants to get the ball and get his other players involved. Oh, good. Harry Kane's just fouled Tomiyasu. Is he going to get a yellow card for that? No. Yeah, Messi's usually frustrated and he just wants to get the ball and, you know, start getting his players pushing forward. Well, that's what he used to do. I have no idea what he's like at PSG, but Harry Kane's just dropping deep just for the sake of dropping deep, and I genuinely don't understand why. Well, the ball's been blocked again. Harry Kane on the ball. God, why was he going for a shot for? Could have found Bergwijn. So Harry Kane had an effort and it was just blocked. Waste of time. Complete waste of time. See how see what Jason's team's looking like now. That's the Rivals League. £155 points, and he's still got Saka playing. Sai's got Kane, so really Sai's going to be desperate for Kane to do something. Because that's the massive differential. I mean, yeah, he's got 3 points for the bonus, but that's only one more than Son. It's going to be so tight between... I just realised as well, Son got the clean sheet. He's got a clean sheet, hasn't he? Forgot about that. So... Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say, Kane. Kane. Let's just call you Kane. He doesn't need to in this match. I don't understand why he needs to drop deep in this specific match. Just stay up front. Just stay there. If that's the issue with Tottenham, then they've got serious problems. To have a world-class striker like that. Can you imagine what Tottenham could do if they actually had a player actually doing something? Moore is being fouled by Smith Rowe, but again, nothing malicious. But he gets a yellow card there. He got a yellow card for it. That's the important thing. I mean, obviously... I mean, who are you going to, like, next season when Harry Kane's an 11.5 forward and Haaland's 12, 11.5, 11.5, 12. Who you go for? There's an obvious one. It's Haaland. Even though Kane's an established striker in the Premier League, Haaland at Man City. I mean, we don't know. I mean, I don't like really talk about it until we get closer to the season. I know nothing about Haaland. I just can't believe Haaland's only 21 years old. 21. For all we know, he could barely get used. I mean, Dan was telling me that apparently there's rumours that Arsenal are putting in a bid for Jesus, which is a joke. I mean, he'd be an upgrade on an Nketiah, but he's not worth the money that's apparently been touted around. 40 odd million. Awful. Most goals versus Arsenal in Premier League history. Harry Kane 13, Wayne Rooney 12, Jamie Vardy 11, Robbie Fowler. I'm just going to be fascinated by next season. A lot of the chat on that space last night was how they're gonna. I want to hear more of. I want to hear. There's another yellow card for Odegaard this time. I want to hear more spaces like that I heard today about the game changes that could be made next season and prices of players and what people come through. I think it'd be really, especially from like the big Twitter / fantasy football celebs. I think it'd be really interesting to hear. Because as I said this morning, you're looking at what Cancelo's going to be a minimum of 7.5. Trent and Robertson a minimum of 7.5, 8 million each. Trent could even drop down to 7.5 and Robertson could be 7.5. Reece James, what is he going to be? 6.5? Maybe at a push 7. Chilwell's going to come in at 6.5. Maybe 6. Probably 6.5 though. Salah, minimum of 12.5. But will he be a striker? Does that then affect his price? Because obviously the points and everything, slightly different. Well, we've got a free kick in a dangerous area for Tottenham on the right-hand side. 5 minutes left. See what goes on with this. But it's funny because people in the space were saying, oh, but we want Trent Alexander-Arnold. I'd rather have Robertson. Robertson looks the more dangerous and more threatening, and he's been getting more of the returns over the past several game weeks. As Moore is about to take the free kick. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. He's basically been really, really cheeky, gone for goal, trying to catch Ramsdale out. Could you argue a wasted free kick? Yeah, you probably could. Especially how long these free kickers take. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But really, the irony is, of course, that have I jinxed the game since going live? Probably. Xhaka's just got his annual yellow card. So I'm going to get 152, 153 points this game week, which is just ludicrous. Those points from Kane are going to really shoot me up the overall ranking. But the problem is it's the following game week 37. I'm going to be a bit stuffed, but I'm pretty happy with the team. I'm looking at taking a -4, -8, something like that. see what happens, but I'm not really too bothered with this double game week 37. It's not really that enticing. Teams that aren't exactly great. You know, Everton can't score goals. They can defend at the moment, but they can't score goals. Aston Villa, you just don't know who's going to turn up. Leicester, Jamie Vardy could be a great shout, but you're not going to be breaking the bank to bring him in. Crystal Palace, Zaha. There's no one really of interest that I could care less about. It's just more about, quote-unquote, protecting rank, if you want to call it. All right, 2 minutes of extra time. We're about to come to the end of it, and Harry Kane has not got a hat-trick. Brilliant. So the second half has just been a passing game. As Emerson's just gone down as if he's just been smacked and punched in the face. And I don't even think Tottenham are going to get a free kick for this. So I think that's going to be the end of the game. Yeah, it's nothing. That's going to be the end of the game. Unless it is a free kick, I can't quite... No, it's not. It's a drop ball. That'll be the end of the game. That'll be full time. There it is. Done. Full time. Incredible. Never in a million years. Never in a million years were we expecting that. Absolutely... Well, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Full time. 3-0. 3-0. What I'm going to be interested to see is how it's really... So, Harry Kane... That's 12. So, Harry Kane's on 15... Well, will he get tonight? 8, 9, 10. So Harry Kane got 13 points tonight. The problem is, though, that Son has got exactly the same points. Without wanting to stand up for Sai, he's going to be gutted. Oh, and it looks like Son's... in fact, he's got a double-digit score again at home. Yeah, so really tonight's game has made absolutely no difference. In fact, Dale hasn't even got any Tottenham players in his team. Wow, how has that happened? I know Dan. Did Dan have... No, Dan's got no Tottenham either. So Sai can pull away. Sai's pulling away from Dale then, his own brother. He's going to get 101 points. Yeah, no. Well, it will say 101 points, but officially he'll be on 97. Jason's had a stormer tonight. Son. You've then got Darren. 65. Kulusevski. Oh, wow. Wow. Bloody hell. Jace. You're going up to... Oh, no. You're just missing out, I'm afraid. Oh, you're just missing out, Jace. That's... 13 points. 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 minus 30, 3 points. Dan, so Jason's still going to be fourth. Yeah, Jason's still going to be fourth by 3 points. 3 points, Jace. Wow. Whereas I'm just I'm going to be over 100 points clear of second place. Over 100 points clear of second place. Absolutely ludicrous. Who's getting the 2 bonus then if he's barely holding on to it? Yeah, he's going to get 2 bonus, easy. Lloris going to get 1, Son 2. Son's going to get 2, of course he is. And Lloris going to get the 1. That'll be fine. Son's getting it no matter what, so... Oh well. Anyway, I'm getting out of here. Yeah, thanks everybody for joining myself. As ever, if you enjoyed the stream, just hit the like button. If you're new around here and you enjoyed the stream, just hit the subscribe button. Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea when Jason and I are streaming next, but there will be a obviously members videos next few days, whatever. And yeah, I'll catch you all later. Appreciate it. See you later.